Dear all, my name is Chengkai Xia, a PhD student in School of Chemical Engineering in Shanghai University. Now, let me introduce my recent work in ammonia degradation for this course. In my work, I use highly activated iron phosphate overlayer, this kind of inorganic materials, to enhance photoelectrochemical ammonia degradation. This is also the first time in this world to achieve an ammonia degradation with this kind of inorganic materials. As we all know, ammonia is an excellent candidate for hydrogen storage and transport as it enables in liquid phase storage under mild conditions at higher volumetric hydrogen density than liquid hydrogen. However, the key challenges for ammonia degradation is that the decomposition of ammonia requires quite a high bonding energies, and also subsequent separation and purification of the hydrogen product is also an important role in these reactions. Here, let me introduce the basic mechanism of electrochemical ammonia reactions. Now, most of the researchers think that these reactions will follow these reaction rules. Ammonia will be degraded to nitrogen and hydrogen ions under this voltage. Electrochemical ammonia oxidation reaction is a crucial step towards sustainable nitrogen transformations and has many industrial and engineering applications, such as electrochemical sensing of ammonia, wastewater remediation, and direct ammonia fuel cells. So, in our work, why we use hematite and iron phosphate? Because hematite has suitable band gap around 2.1 electrovolt and high chemical stability and low cost. However, it also has some drawbacks, just like low electromobility, short hole collection depths, and low surface reaction kinetics. That's why we need to decorate the phosphate over layers. In our work, we use a hydrosmol reaction to generate the hematite layer on the surface of FTO glasses, and then we use a CVD treatment to get to decorate the iron phosphate overlayer on hematite. Our X-ray and XPS results show that the phosphate overlayers is successfully combined on the surface of hematite. In the XPS result, it shows a very significant iron oxygen phosphate bonding on the surface of hematite. And from the SEM and TM figures, it shows that iron phosphate overlayer has a uniformly distributed structures on the surface of amorphous layer, and the exposed crystal phase of the bulk parts are consistent with the 110 crystalline phase of hematite. Then we take the CV curves and the XPS after the FPPI activation. After the electrochemical activation of FPPI, which means iron phosphate, the surface have by cyclic voltammetry, the composition of the surface changed very significantly. After 20 cycles, the proportion of the surface oxygen attributed to OH bonding increased significantly, while the proportion of PO bonding decreased, indicating that the FPPI was converted into FeOH during the electrochemical activation process. Then it shows a good response to ammonia in alkaline solutions, just like showed in Figure A. and the electrochemical impedance in ammonia solutions and alkaline solutions. It also shows that the iron phosphate overlayer will greatly suppress the oxygen revolution reactions in water solutions. Thereby, it shows a good response to ammonia. And then we applied our materials for ammonia decomposition test. After 3 hours, about 44% of the ammonia is decomposited. However, in the electrocatalytic and photocatalytic process, the decomposition rate of ammonia was only about 22% and 32% respectively. The NITX content of photocatalytic and electrocatalytic and photoelectrocatalytic process is calculated as 0.081, 0.13, and 0.25 respectively. Thereby, it means that our iron phosphate overlayers has quite a high PEC ammonia decomposition performance. After the ammonia degradation test, the proportion of PO bonding further decreased, while the OH bonding increased significantly. This shows that in this reaction, the conversion of iron phosphate to FeOH is irreversible, and FeOH is the core active substance for these reactions. Then, in conclusions, we can conclude that the iron phosphate and hematite photoanodes shows interesting potentials for ammonia PEC decomposition. During the reactions, iron phosphate converted to FeOH, and FeOH acts as the main active materials for these reactions. Thank you, everyone.